All right, so 27 of the final review. We are going to be using a normal calculator in this. First, we're going to prove that we are able to do that by seeing if it fits the normal qualifications. And so in this case, our sample size is 43. And so if the sample is greater than 30, then it's large enough that the population does not have to be normal. And so the difference here is that we are talking about, it gives us the mean and standard deviation of the population, but it's asking us about the sampling distribution. And so we have to compute, so our mean stays the same, but our sample standard deviation is different. And it is going to be this 15 divided by the square root of n. And you can find that in the formula sheet. Let's see. It is under chapter 8 right here. The mean of x bar. X bar, once again, is a symbol for sample. And so the mean of x bar is the same thing as the mean of the population, and the standard deviation of x bar is the same thing as a population standard deviation divided by the square root of n of your sample size. And so we're going to do that here. It doesn't have you calculate it, but it's just the 15 over the square root of 43. And so this is very important that you notice that the x has a bar over it. We're talking about x bar. I believe it's the next equation, or the next, yes, this one right here, number 28, don't be confused. Number 28, you are finding the probability of x, and it does not have an x bar. So that means that you use the numbers from the population. But in 27, it says x bar. So when you go, we said that it was normal, so we can go to stat, calculators, normal, and we're going to put in the mean of 63, and the standard deviation is not 15. It is what we found right here. In 28, it would be just whatever the population is. So watch out for that x bar versus x. So we got to find it, which is 15 divided by the square root of 43. And so we have to plug this right here into standard deviation. And I just do a couple decimals until I feel like it's good. It doesn't really matter. You should be safe as I would do at least 4 probably. And then we're finding x is less than 67.4. Okay, and then same thing, it's x bar. So we want to be using our sample standard deviation, not the population standard deviation. And that is how you do that problem.